what's up? Today is the day. I'm just now leaving work. While I was at work on break, I got some emails. Seems like I got a RX-7 FD front mount intercooler arrived. I got a set of eBay brand universal side skirts. You have to measure the length of your car to make sure you grab the right ones. I measured, I think it was 86 inches, and these were 87. But the front fender does a little teardrop, so I'll probably have to trim them. I just wanted to make sure I got long enough instead of too short, because that would look funny. I got a aluminum alternator pulley. I believe it was banzi. I can't remember. It's from an FD. It'll fit. I got a set of 650cc top feed injectors. I believe I'm going to throw those on the secondary fuel rail. I got an adaptronic ECU coming. It's already been purchased, but they're on back order. So they told me roughly 3 to 4 weeks, and I should have it. Maybe it'll be a little bit sooner than that. I got it from Turbo Source, Turbolone. I do need to figure out if it does have a base map or not. I'm thinking it does have the base map, but if not, they do offer a tuning service that remote tunes. You know, you pretty much just drive and data log and then send them a tune file. I think it was roughly right around $300, and you get 10 file exchanges, so you should have a decent tune by then. They do offer a full-blown tuning service, remote tune while still, and it's 500, and they get you dialed in. What else did I get? Oh, my exhaust came in. So what I'm going to do is, as far as the exhaust, I purchased a set of Borla Pro XS mufflers, and they're a 3-inch in and 2.5 dual outlets. I've used them before on cars that, you know, are, you know, 4-cylinder or something like that. It's just got one exhaust pipe. Use it as a Y pipe to split out. But I bought one, and then I jacked the car up and got underneath it, and I noticed that the exhaust splits before the catalytic converters, and then you have a catalytic converter on each side, and then you have 2 resonators on each side, and then you have 2 mufflers on each side. So what I'm going to do is, whenever the ECU comes in, because I've heard that the 20Bs on the stock Cosmo are bad about overboosting, boom, pop your motor. So when the adaptronic comes in, I'm going to get the exhaust done probably the same day. I got a place I go to. They great work. Don't charge me too much because I know them very well. Take every car I got to them. But I'm going to remove the cats, and then I'm going to take the car down there, and I'm going to have them run the standard pipe all the way up to, I think the standard size pipe is around a 2. I'm going to have it flared out just a little bit right after the cats would be. Have that flared out to like a 2.5 and follow that to where the resonators are going to be. I'm going to delete the resonators, but in that general area, I'm going to flare it out to a 3-inch, and then I'm going to have it to the 3-inch muffler, and then it's going to come out to the dual 2.5 on each side. I'm going to cut off the original exhaust cutouts that Mazda used. Those are RPM operated and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut those off and have them welded on the inside of my muffler, on the inside outlets, and the outside outlets are just going to be, you know, all open. So that way I still have a decently quiet, you know, low RPM and idle. And then whenever I kick on at anything after 3,000 RPM, when they open up, you know, you're going to hear that rotary sound. And when I say quiet, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be spoken. It's going to be very, very loud. But maybe it'll have just a good tone at idle. You know, it's still going to have a dual. Traditionally, it'll generally have a dual 2.5-inch on each side. So it may not be quiet. It's not going to have cats. It's not going to have resonators. So it should be very toned. And then whenever the actuators kick in, it should wake it up pretty good. And I figure that'll help with the turbos. When the Adaptronic gets here, I don't plan on raising the boost much. I believe stock is around 9 to 10 pounds of boost, maybe closer to the 9-pound end, and I'll plan on maybe going to 12. I did have a set of Denso style 650cc injectors. I'm going to be running those in the secondaries. The stocks are 550 all around. The RX-7FD uses 550 and 850s. I don't know why they only put 550s on this car, but I figured if people run 11 pounds of boost on stock injectors, I should be able to run 12 on stock and 650s. You know, it's just a little bit more flow, but not too much. Figured it'll keep a good drivability. I'm not shooting for crazy horsepower gains. I feel like this car is great, like it is. But you know, if I can manage another 50 horsepower, I'm not going to complain. Later today I should have some videos of at least putting the side skirts on, maybe a little unboxing of the stuff that I've already purchased. That way, you know, you can kind of get an idea of what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, I'll check back with me probably a couple hours when it gets daylight, because it's 5 a.m. here in Georgia. See ya.